A lot of new music came out, so it was a good music weekend for me personally.
Y'all watch All-Star?
Huh?
Did y'all watch the All-Star weekend?
All-Star weekend.
Regrettably.
I watched All-Star Weekend because it was a new format this year. So I was like, okay, let's see what the NBA mustered up for us this year. And I'm just ready to say here now today on my platform that the NBA is in danger of being almost just as bad as the Pro Bowl.
Yo, NBA All-Star Weekend was so bad, I told my mom to change the channel to watch Jerry Seinfeld watch Bad Baby.
Yeah. It's
like
bad.
That was better than the All-Star Weekend.
It's bad. And then the report came out that it was actually more time talking and performing in commercials than it was actual game time and players playing. It was like 2 hours and some change of like performances and interviews and things like that. And it was only like 36 minutes of actual basketball being played, which is just, I know the NBA is trying to scramble and do things. I think that, in order to make it really interesting, I have what I think would help. Erase the 3-point line in the All-Star game. Erase the 3-point line. Let players just get in their bag.
Okay.
We got who got one-on-one, who could break down and play a one-on-one, set some screens, get some pick and rolls going. Because everybody's just coming down, shooting half-court shots.
That's
everybody's
the league
trying to be. Yeah, but that's what the league is trying to be Steph Curry.
It's not 03 when fucking T-Mac was throwing it off the backboard.
But
even Iverson was dunking.
But it needs to be. We talking about All-Star game. Let me see your skills. Let me see your skill set. I would love for them to implement a one-on-one competition. Mm-hmm. We need that. I don't know how they track that. Maybe, who has the most isolation points. And, they track everything else in the NBA. So track who has the most isolation points and things like that. And let's get some new competition. Mac McClung can't do another dunk contest. He can win it every year for the next 7 years.
I appreciate what he's done for the whites. Hats off to you.
I love it.
You're amazing.
But we can't have Mac McClung again next year. We can't have him. Listen, I get it. But come on, what are you going to jump over next?
We have white corners getting pick sixes in the Super Bowl. 3-time dunk champion is white.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's absolutely crazy, but it speaks to the lack
Travis did not dye his hair for this.
Yeah, but I know Ja Morant said he wants $1 million to do the dunk contest. If that's what's going to take to get these guys, though they had a money prize, then the NBA is just going to have to do what they have to do. But the fact of the matter is I'm almost just as bored with NBA All-Star Weekend as I am with the NFL Pro Bowl. I haven't watched the NFL Pro Bowl in probably 7 years.
I think it'd be worth giving Ja that money if he's allowed to fire a shot off while he's dunking. If Ja can bring his gun to the dunk contest, I think that's worth every penny of that $1 million.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to put Ja in that position, but I would like to see...
Give him one of Rocky's guns, the fake choice.
I would like to see Ja in the dunk contest, though. I like to see these young players, but the NBA has to... I think they almost have to make it to where it's part of your contract. Like, you have to show up to All-Star Weekend. Like, it's coming to that because now they got the break, which I love. I love the fact that the players get extended break. They get to go on vacation, enjoy some time off, which is why a lot of players don't care for All-Star Weekend because they look at it like, if I don't have to go to All-Star Weekend, I really have like more than a week off.
Yeah.
So, that's more of an incentive to not go. But I think if they start putting some money into it and, $1 million prize here and there, I think we get more of it. But I think if we erase the 3-point line in the game and just let players, have to like rely on pick and roll and one-on-one offensive moves, I think that the game is more interesting.
Even though I am a Z-list celebrity, if I'm even in that alphabet, I still feel like I should be in that celebrity game. I think I'm more famous than some of those people.
Yeah?
Like, Rosenberg's my guy, but like, this is his 7th season doing this shit. Like, let another white media person get in there. Mm-hmm. I feel a little left out.
Yeah, we got to get you and who else in there? Who's another white media person I like?
Michael Rappaport.
Nobody.
Michael Rappaport. Michael Rappaport used to really play, though.
I know.
Yeah, he might go out
and
there.
He used to play in the game, and then, Gaza happened and everything, so.
At this point, Rock and Jock might be better than NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's crazy to say. Rock and Jock?
The MLB All-Star shit is better at this point.
Way better.
Which
way
is
better.
crazy to say.
Way better. Way better.
The Pro Bowl used to be better than this shit.
Yeah, it's
in
bad.
Hawaii.
It's bad. I don't know how many times we're gonna roll Kevin Hart out there and try to entertain us and make us laugh. I get it, but it's like, yo, we gotta get something else, man. I'm just saying, man, it's bad. It's bad to watch.
Yo, Kev look exhausted, man.
Yeah,
can you guys let him and Stephen A. Smith just get a nap?
Yeah, Kev tired of that shit. You keep rolling me out here to talk to these tall ass niggas. I'm over here 5'2", looking up at everybody all-star. Like, Kev don't want to do that shit, but the bag is good. You know they're giving him a bag for it, but it's like, I don't want to do this shit.
Do you think that pinpoint the change in All-Star Weekend, was it when they allowed Common to rap all the intros? Was that it?
I think it was the year when LeBron and them came out dancing and Derrick Rose didn't. When Derrick Rose was standing there looking at them like they was stupid, I think that year was it. I think that was the last year where it was like, all right, man, it's over for this shit.
No, when did they do the live picks? Was it who got picked last? Jokic. He was tight.
And this new format I don't like because it's like nobody can really go for like 40.
No.
Like Steph got MVP and I think he had like 14 points or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Below his average in a regular game.
Yeah, like, I'm like, yo, bro, so Steph can't go for 40 no more? I can't see KD go for 40? Somebody go for 50? Giannis, somebody? This new format is terrible. I get what they were trying to do, but it's just not, this is not it, man. This is not it. The NBA has to do something. They're in danger of dropping rating. The ratings are already crazy low compared to what they were. But after this All-Star Weekend, they're in danger of this shit reaching levels to where it's like, it don't even make sense to have the weekend anymore. So they got to do something, man.
I mean, at least the musical performances, they at least knocked out the park, right?
I love to see Tony in Vogue.
It's not
Too Short, E40, Sweetie. I know who you're talking about. I won't name that gentleman. Won't name him at all. That was the worst shit I've ever seen.
I was so scared of this episode today. One, because I like the Drake album, and two, because LiAngelo Ball may have had the worst performance in hip-hop history.
I tried to tell y'all that song
I knew Maul was
going to
come here on 10, and I didn't.
I'm not on 10. I'm not. Baby D, I'm not yelling. I promise I'm not yelling, Baby D. I'm sorry. I'm not yelling. I just told y'all that song was trash. It was terrible and it's disrespectful to the art of hip hop to try to even call that song a hit record.
There's been worse. I get what you're saying. There's been way worse songs that were performed better. I don't know what it is with the Ice Spicification of this new generation where they come out and they feel like
Spicification of this new generation, gentrification, and everybody know the navigation.
I wasn't even
about to
trying.
Give me into my cannabis bag.
My two favorite rappers from Syracuse.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass.
He's so fucking
People thought I was trolling. It's Stove God and Baby D on my top two. Who knew Cuse would have the top two greatest rappers of all time?
I'm sorry, Baby D. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is the newer rappers, they come out and there's no they rap like they're trying to sound just like the record. They don't raise their voice at all. There's no hypeness to it. There's no...
Because they're not artists. They're not performers.
Because they ain't go through SOBs. Like, they ain't go through Santos.
They did, yeah.
Not even fucking Highline Ballroom. You
Kick it, cuz. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't go through them stages, them levels.
You need to have awful hummus in that basement at SOBs.
You need to get booed. That's what niggas don't understand. As an artist, as a performer, you need to get booed a couple times. You need it for it to be silent once you finish. Like, thank y'all for coming out. Nobody need to clap. Artists need to feel that moment and be like, God damn. See, LiAngelo, he felt that moment this weekend. Because as soon as he finished, that shit was, because them niggas wasn't clapping for that. Nobody wanted to hear that shit.
Not even the scheduled daps saved it.
Yeah, nobody wanted to hear that. And I get it. The Lonzo Ball introduced LiAngelo Ball.
No, I thought that was cute. I loved it.
That was cute. But this is All-Star Weekend, man. We need the best.
These All-Stars.
Yeah, we need the best of the best to perform, not LiAngelo Ball.
I'm fine with the song.
No, you're not.
Def Jam, I have to give them some credit. They are definitely recouping as fast as possible. They gave this motherfucker the Lions game and then All-Star Weekend, and he doesn't even know how to turn a mic on.
Yeah, but it's bad, bro. This shit, I was just sitting there like, I can't be the only, and I know I'm at that age where I'm starting to hate everything. I accept that.
I've been there.
I embrace that. But I knew I wasn't the only one that watched that performance and was like, all right, fam, what is this shit?
You know who I felt bad for? The dancers. Because they smoked it. They was working so hard behind that fucking awful vocal performance. I felt bad for them.
Yeah, I felt bad that they had to learn that routine.
Their parents like, Mom, I'm really going to be on TV All-Star Weekend. And then their families had to watch them dance for that bullshit.
Yeah, they had to learn them transitions in that little white girl twerk for LiAngelo Ball. Get out of here with this shit. Nobody want to see this shit, man.
Yeah, he just needs, they need to go back to being like hype. Because even if you forget lyrics or you're not like, get hyped, to engage with the crowd. Like, it's a performance. It's not for you to come out there and sound exactly like I'm playing the record on the radio and have the nerve to have the backtrack in the back.
Right.
Like,
and you not even with the backtrack.
No.
Like, how you miss the TV? The TV track is there to keep you on point.
Because he's not an artist. He's not a performer. He just caught a song.
Like, even when 50 and Yayo missed their cue on Amusement Park, whatever that was, VMAs, I mean, at least they did a show. Like they went in the crowd and actually dapped people up and had full conversations when they missed their cue. At least be a performer.
But this is why I had an issue with that song, because I knew it was just about name and clickbait. They should have had LaRussell's talented ass performing in that slot instead of LiAngelo Ball. And that's the problem I have with records like that. When you have this name, Jello Ball, that people are just going to click because of the Ball brand. And shout out to the Ball family. Nothing but love and respect for the Ball family. I don't want that to get lost here. I'm just talking about a song that I don't feel like is a hit song. So now you give this song the level or the stage of being an All-Star Weekend when guys that are really talented and really perform their ass off and really know this craft, like LaRussell from the Bay.
And represents
the Bay everywhere he goes, sitting at home, and you don't have him come perform. LaRussell could have had that spot. And had that shit jumping way more than that record, performed way better. Like that's the things that I get mad at when I see things like that, because I know what it's about. It's just trying to catch a moment and capitalize off a name that is already clickbait.
Yeah,
that's what I don't like about it.
LaRussell definitely deserved to do his little bunny hop dance, like right at center court.
Let LaRussell go out there and rep the Bay all weekend, man. He needed to be on that stage and on that level performing. That's what I like to see.
I mean, maybe we just didn't get it. Like maybe he was cosplaying bad performers. And like there was a deeper meaning to what he was doing.
No, LiAngelo thought he was Pac when he walked out there. If he do this one more time, the gun to the dome, if he do this, the head tap, if he do this one more time, you never did that. You cried when they had you locked up in China for stealing memorabilia, whatever the fuck you were stealing over there. You wasn't doing this in the jails in China. It wasn't no head tap.
It was an ode to Ja.
None of that. It was Trump, please come get me. This nigga was crying, man.
Stop.
All right, now it's stop. Now you don't remember Rory? You remember he was crying? He was begging for America to come get him.
He saw what we traded for old girl. And it was like, you can't get me?
Like he was begging for Trump to come get him. Now all of a sudden his head tapping. It's like, get out of it. But Swerve been the call. You ain't gonna do none of that shit you rapping about. You gonna cry in that jail.
Demaris, did you see our friend Jazz's Instagram?
Who's Jazz?
We love Jazz. Friend of the show. You met Jazz.
Okay.
We have a lot of Jazzes, baby. Which one?
Joyce Jazz.
No, I didn't see.
I think she worked on the whole Jello thing. Somehow I think she's involved because she did post, which I love her to death, and she's great at her job.
I love Jazz so much.
I stopped myself from replying to her post. Instead, I'm just going to come on a podcast and say it, which is way fucking worse. She gave Jello the most fucking...
Did she say he's
most improved at basketball camp trophy? Yo, it's really hard to get out there and perform in front of people. You're so brave for doing that.
Especially when you're not a performer.
I was about to say, Jazz, first of all, you have toured with Joyce Anderson Paak, Bruno Mars, Kiana Lede. She has been a tour manager for some of the greatest acts we've ever fucking seen.
She was just working with
Childish. Don't you dare fucking say Jello's brave for doing that shit.
No, he is brave because he know he wasn't supposed to be out there. He's very brave going out there doing that shit.
That was rough to watch.
It is what it is.
Stop. So proud of you getting on live TV in front of this many people. Being a new artist that just started a month ago is not an easy task. Your desire to want to be better every day is commendable. Excited for what's commendable and inspiring. Excited for what's to come for you. Oh,
love Jazz so much. Friend of the show. We love her.
Not sure which Jazz you're talking about with Jazz. Keep doing what you're doing. Just don't do it for Jello.
Matter of fact, Jello doesn't deserve Jazz's talent.
I get where she's coming from, because it isn't Jello's fault that he's getting these big deals.
No, it's not.
But Maul's point still stands, even to what Jazz said. He didn't deserve to be there in the first place.
No, man, like, stop.
But he did what he could.
That's why it went the way it went, because he didn't deserve to be there.
He did what he could with the moment that he had. He's learning. He's learning.
But don't learn. Yeah, but learn. Have that nigga go out. You know how they used to do like the little activations for the NBA where they pull up with the school bus with the hoop on it. And give the back. Have Jello perform there first. Have him do those little activations. You don't put him in All-Star Weekend. Like, come on with this shit, man. Have him get his, make his bones at the little activations with the kids at the schools and shit like that. Have him do the hoop bus and all of that. Have Jello stand on top of the hoop bus and perform. You don't bring him out. Tony just got off stage. The great Raphael Sadiq. And here come Jello in all black. Get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
You know, Raphael Sadiq walked off stage and saw Jello coming up next. Said, "Yo, I'm getting way too old for this shit, man.
What is this shit?" You got In Vogue, Tony, E40, Too Short, Saweetie, who's always great to look at. We not mad
people
at that.
That have changed the world.
And Jello Ball.
Saweetie being one of the people that have changed the world is killing.
I mean, we never mad at anytime we get a chance to see
have you seen her recent
Saweetie,
photos?
Yeah, I mean, listen, man.
Changed my world.